Okay, Coach, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Come on, set. 10-2, sir.
Number 53, Mike 53. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Now. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check out. Ready. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got it. No. 11. Check.
Running right, here's Falk. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Close. Mike 5-4. Take it.
On second and 12, Luck to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting has taken over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Mike 54. 11. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Hey, exit.
Screen. Watch the screen.
On fourth down, Locke. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's first and 10.
Check three. Tight dog. On.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
That's the way to hit.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 24. Check. Underfoot.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Monday. Watch the slant. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Come to my work.
12.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54.
Hey, Foxtrot.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want none.
Just beating the play clock is Locke. He's got Evans. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the past, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Greystone travel.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Hey, check. Smooth.
Now on 2nd and 13. Luck. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down. Luck. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. And McManus able to put it through, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence with able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
Go! Ready?
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn. An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go. 30 base. 64, weak. Go.
2nd and 11. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
General West. Hey, Alpha.
It's going to be a long day. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Shoot.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Looking to throw. He's going to go up top for the... Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad Perriman, 82 yards. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Protein spill.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey, Echo.
He's coming. He's coming. We got double up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Hey, Orbit. Snap.
2nd and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get
From the gun, here's Love. The catch made by Miller. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, switch gears.
Hey, Delta.
Now Love. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
11. Pick it up. Mike 48. Hey, I'm coming.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Marcus Davenport, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Here we go on 2nd and 12. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Bucs on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Luck. It's complete. He finds Falk here. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 1st down, Luck. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower postgame. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
36. Come on. 61, matchbox lights.
31. Under 10.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they take it over, we step aside. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Bravo.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Watch the screen. 11 feet.
Luck now to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
48. You. 48.
Now Luck. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On 1st down, Murray. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Back to throw. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. He'll look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
218, chop. Jake, Sam on. Hey, exit. Yep. Ready.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Lutz for the field goal try. This one from 46 yards out. And it's no good. Lutz pulled it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Monday. Quo.
48, come on. 48.
Hey, box truck.
Now a first down throw. Lock. And this is caught by Evans. Oh, he's got some breathing room. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll go right back to the ground with foam. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Check, 48, come on. Move. Hey, look, 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. All right.
From the gun on third down, Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Demario Davis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. On the return, Harris. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Matt Breida, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Motion. 48 to Mike. Call. Mike.
A shotgun snap for Love. And that will be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9.
54 Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Hey, high 7.
You. 11 feet. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Win the rep. Let's go.
They're going to go. It's Locke. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and it's second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Back. Sling. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Alert.
Now we give left side to Falk. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
3 out. Come on. 57 to Mike.
Here's Locke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Luck now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here I come. 11. Right there. 54.
Here's Locke. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Saints. Past the 20. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Go!
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Hey, watch the lane.
Hey!
Banjo.
Hey, Alpha!
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Bandit.
Snap!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be complete to Breida. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it's a second down. A run, it's Murray. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
60 or.
Devin White on the tackle.
Hey,
It's a gain of
Wahoo!
4. Brings up
Hey!
3rd and 3.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. I'm coming for you. You might.
Hey, Echo.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Let's go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag, and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Luck on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Demario Davis, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Another try after the first down sack. Luck. He finds an opening past the 40. This complete to Jones. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. The Bucs on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing is Luck. And he's got Miller. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch.
Hey, orbit.
To throw is Luck. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Saints' 35-yard line.
48 Mike. All day, dog. 48. 48 for Mike. Here we go.
On 2nd and 9. Luck. He's got this one complete to Perriman. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here we go. Bang, bang, bang. 11.
Topper.
From the gun, here's Luck. The catch made by Miller. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 18.
First down,
Tampa Bay.
11Z.
From the red zone now, Luck. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day.
12. Hey, Delta.
And that'll set them back 5.
Check up. 90.
12.
48 for Mike.
To throw on second down is Locke. And the pressure gets to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Back to throw. Locke. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Cameron Jordan in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
Monday. Slant.
6-6. Pull it high.
57 for Mike. Mike 57.
Gotta do better.
They'll run it with Jones. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on fourth down. The Bucs try it on fourth down but come up empty. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Elsewhere, they're into the fourth at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. And the Ravens have taken the lead in a very offensive-minded game.
Here we go.
Another victory perhaps in the cards. They're looking as good as anybody as the playoffs draw near. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Check pass. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Yes.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Watch the slant.
Hey, zoom.
45, Mike, 45.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. In for the score. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
12.
Check 13. Check 48 to Mike.
11. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, look, 48.
On first and 10, Locke. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Bravo.
48 Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up.
On first down, it's Locke. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A good pickup there, 20 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
5.
Man out. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, let's go.
Throwing on second down. Luck. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
11 Z.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Check right, check right. 48. 48 to Mike. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Mike, 48. Mike, 48.
Here we go on 4th. Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Marcus Davenport. And that will force a turnover on downs.
On the double.
53 is the Mike. Focus.
80 weapons.
Check, check. Fresno. Fresno.
Go.
Fresno.
Let go.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. It's a party now. It's a party now. 53's the Mike. 53.
Hey, high 7.
I'm coming.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 52.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Then with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for New Orleans, a final win means they will finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-4. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, despite the loss here, they're going to wind up with a very good 11-5 overall mark. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.